Hey, you guys. It's me, Cheryl Amy. I have a few minutes before it's time for me to head home. Um, I take this last three. I'm gonna take these last 3 minutes to talk to you guys about living consciously. Okay, I live consciously. Consciously, I give full attention to what I'm doing now. I am aware and I am alert because I'm using mindfulness to relieve stress. This year has had so many ups and downs, so many highs and lows. I had high expectations for things. I didn't want to accept certain realities. So I just thought I would get on here and take a few seconds. Um, Let me see if I can view myself on Facebook on my phone so I can see you guys' comments. Um, Give me one little second. Um, okay, here we go. And so, what I was saying was, it was hard. I had high expectations of a lot of things. And it was hard accepting reality in some things. And I was dealing with current conditions instead of resisting them. But you have to learn to deal with your current conditions instead of resisting them. You have to learn to love yourself just as you are. You have to learn to appreciate others without judging them. Or you have to learn to not judge others also, because it's a two-way street. You can't wish somebody were different. I have a lot of people that are talking to me now about certain issues and problems they are going through. Oh, wow, I just got a great message from someone. Um, but and I thank her. I wish that I could bring her in on this. You have to welcome change, and sometimes you have to tolerate discomfort. Now, I need to tell you that you have to tolerate discomfort sometimes when there's change, okay? And living consciously requires effort. Yes, I'm reading from my notes. Living consciously requires effort. You have to examine your thoughts. You have to examine your feelings. You got to learn how to take like worthwhile risks. When you start doing these things, living consciously, you become wiser and you build up a skillful conscience to deal with things. I've learned to treat myself more with compassion. I've learned to treat others more with compassion. I'm kind. I'm forgiving because I've learned to free myself. I've learned to free myself from anger and resentment. It's hard to free yourself from anger and resentment when people have repeatedly hurt you over and over and over and over again. I've been repeatedly hurt since I was young. So many different abuses that I've had to live my life through. I've had to deal with sexual abuse at a young age. I had to deal with sexual abuse as a teenager. I was raped by gunpoint. It was not an experience that a 17-year-old should have to go through. I held on to anger and resentment, not even for the person that did it for me. I held on to anger and resentment of myself because I was questioning, what did I do? What did I do? I didn't do anything wrong. That person did not have that right to do what they did to me. You have to learn to overcome the challenges that come up against you in life. Conscious living is giving me greater strength. Conscious living is giving me great energy. I enjoy a sense of purpose right now. Do you see where I'm at? I'm in an office right now, living out my purpose, living out my dream, teaching people how to incorporate and influence themselves in sales. You have to believe in the ability to create the results that you want. I asked God for this. I asked God for the ability to just have somewhere to use the skills that I'm learning to teach to others. And look what happened. You have to learn to have the ability to create the results that you want. You have to learn to simplify your life. If something is too hard, start at the bottom, make goals and start climbing them. Start small. Don't overwhelm yourself, because you'll consume yourself with overwhelm. You'll have any distraction. You'll welcome any distraction is what I'm trying to say. But I have learned to be content with what I have. I have learned to savor even certain foods, and tolerate, being more healthy, drinking orange juice and drinking water. And, we're learning how, as a family, me and my family, we're learning how to sit down and share nourishment of food and conversation. Okay? Oh my gosh. The last 2 weeks, I have incorporated playing with my children, looking into their imagination, and remember how fun it was to be their age. Okay? Living through my children is the best conscious way to live right now. Because they are our future. They're our future. Our children are our future. So why not learn to live through their imagination? It is so fun. It is so fun to live through my children's imagination. I've learned to meditate. I've learned to journal. I've learned to start sharpening my mind so that I can gain beautiful insights about myself. I feel more connected and secure with myself than I've ever felt in my 44 years of life. I've never felt so more connected to a higher place with God in myself. Today, I want to just talk to you. I want to ask you guys, make conscious choices about yourself, about, being better to yourself instead of repeating old habits. Learn how to be fully awake in yourself and appreciate the beauty and the peace that surrounds you. So, how is mindfulness helping to relieve stress? How can you use mindfulness to help you relieve stress? How can you become more aware of what you're doing about the conditions that are going on around you right now? Start examining your thoughts. Start examining your feelings. Start taking worthwhile risks. Worthwhile risks will free you from so much anger, free you from so much resentment. It'll free you from, it'll help you overcome challenges. It will give you greater strength. I haven't had this much strength in myself. And this is the first year, I can tell you, this is the first year that I've had strength in myself. I've had because I'm enjoying a sense of purpose in myself. I'm believing in myself to create the ability to create. I'm believing in myself to create and have the ability to get the results that I want. I am an affiliate. I'm not only a sales trainer, but I am affiliate in a lot of things that are helping build and structure my life to get me from out of the dungeons where I felt that I was. And I really was not in a dungeon. I just felt that way because I put myself there. But now I give full attention to what I'm doing. I give full attention to being aware and alert and letting go of all the expectations and actually living in my reality. And I'm being happy because I'm connected and I'm secure with God, that He is putting me in places that I have never seen. He is putting me in places that I have never seen because I'm learning to live consciously. I'm learning to love myself just as I am. I'm learning to be peaceful with things that I'm learning to be content with what I have. How can you design your schedule to reflect your conscience? I want to ask you right now, if you want to learn how to do these things, if you want to come somewhere where you could talk about these things, please join my community group. You can find it by typing in at Everyday You're Getting Better, and it should pop up Powerhouse Mindset University. Now, Powerhouse Mindset University is a free group. And I just would like for you guys to just take a look at it. And I'm going to start putting units in there. I'm going to start putting worksheets in there. I'm going to start doing giveaways in there. But I just want to reach out to people to just say to you, mindfulness can help you relieve the stress from anxiety, from depression, from grief, from debt, from fear. Mindfulness. What are you doing to take care of your mindfulness? How are you relieving your stress? I'll see you in Powerhouse Mindset University. Talk to you guys later.